I'm about to do your Aries March 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you. Aries, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Aries love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Aries reading for you. Now let's get on with this Aries reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you, what they're thinking about you, and what their beliefs are about you here in March 2021. And then we're going to take a look at what their intentions are toward you and what their most likely actions are going to be toward you here in March 2021. And we're going to finish the reading off by getting you some advice from the universe about how to navigate the situation with this person so it works out in a way that's best for you, Aries. Now just keep in mind, whoa, looks like they're ready to talk. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means that I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Aries people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. Which means that it's not even possible for this reading to resonate with literally every single Aries person on the whole planet all at the same time. So you just got to take it as it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, enough yakking. These cards are totally ready to talk to you. So let's start by getting 3 cards for what does your romantic person of interest really feel about you here in March 2021. What's Aries romantic person of interest really feel about Aries here in March 2021, please? Okay, well, like I said, they're ready to talk to you. I can't take the entire stack here, so let's put these back and let's try again. Can I get 1 card at a time, please? How does Aries romantic person of interest really feel about Aries here in March 2021? That one? Okay, we'll take it. Let's see what we have. Okie dokie. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. Now this is Sagittarius energy. This is a heavy burden that your person's feeling right now. They're carrying a heavy burden, or they feel like you're carrying a heavy burden. One of the two. I'm feeling like this is your person feeling like they're carrying a heavy burden. It's a 10 though, and in tarot, 10s represent completion. So this is the ending of some heavy burden. Either your person is about to be able to lay this burden down, or they've already reached a point where they have laid this burden down. But they're feeling some sort of a heavy burden here. In their feelings for you, Aries, we have the 3 of Swords, we have the Hermit, and we have the High Priestess. So this 3 of Swords, this is Libra energy. This is heartbreak and sadness. Some sort of a loss that your person is feeling here. They're feeling heartbroken and sad. Sometimes this is like third-party energy. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean like a romantic third party. It doesn't mean that your person feels like you were cheating on them, although it could mean that. This third party can literally be any energy that's not you, Aries, that's not your person. So it could be like nosy family members, nosy neighbors. It could be working too much. It could be literally anything that we humans do enough of, like will create its own energy. So it can be any third party energy. But they're feeling heartbroken and sad here related to you. That could be this heavy, oh, I see. The heavy burden that they're carrying. It looks like why they're feeling burdened and heartbroken and sad is this 5 of Pentacles that's right underneath this 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of abandonment. This is about being cast aside. This is about being left out in the cold. This is usually a breakup card. This is your person's feeling pretty bad here. The next card in their feelings for you, Aries, is the Hermit. Now this is a card of withdrawal. It's a card of isolation. This is Virgo energy. It's about going internal to do some deep soul searching, some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation. Your person's shining this lantern, this inner light they have, down on something inside themselves, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here, because they're heartbroken and sad, because they're carrying this heavy burden, because they feel abandoned, they feel left out in the cold. Right underneath those two cards, we've got this Page of Cups. Pages are messengers, so this would be news and messages of love and emotions. This can be expressing feelings. This could be an apology. So your person is feeling, I don't know if they're wanting to tell you how they feel, they're wanting to communicate their feelings to you, or if they're trying to communicate an apology to you here because they're heartbroken and they're carrying some sort of a burden. We have a Seven of Wands right underneath that, though. This is Leo energy. This is a card of being defensive about something. So it's possible that your person had some sort of a third party, apparently. I mean, not necessarily, but it is possible. And that caused you to walk away from them. Could have discovered news and messages of love and emotions with someone that wasn't you. This could be your person defending against accusations against you. This can be your person just like wanting to fight for this connection, wanting to fight for what it is that they desire, fight for what it is that they believe in, defend their position on something, defend their stance on something. We have the World underneath that. This is the final card in the Major Arcana. This represents the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. In terms of zodiac signs, this would represent the 4 fixed signs: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. This is definitely some sort of a cycle coming to an end here. Right under that, we have some Pisces energy with this 8 of Cups. This is a card of detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment, physically walking away from a situation. The person in this card is walking away from 8 full cups of love because they're not completely happy. They're not completely emotionally fulfilled. So they're walking away from these 8 cups, going down a new path that leads them toward their own emotional happiness, their own fulfillment. This person's walking away, going off in search of their 9th and their 10th cup. So it looks like, Aries, you have walked away from your person. They're heartbroken and sad. They're in hermit mode right now. Hermit energy, when you like withdraw and isolate yourself and you're doing all this soul searching and this contemplation about what to do moving forward, this is not an energy that you choose to do voluntarily. This is an energy that you get forced into. So this whole thing here, this heavy burden, this feeling like they're being cast aside and left out in the cold, feeling all heartbroken and sad, has put your person in this energy. Now, when you're in this kind of an energy, this is usually when your intuition talks to you. And the very next card in your person's feelings about you is the High Priestess. This is she who knows. Now, she sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she's got access to all information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She can go back and forth behind that curtain anytime she wants. The problem with her is she doesn't always clue us in right away about what's going on. Sometimes she keeps things from us until it's on like a need-to-know basis. When you need to know, then she'll fill you in, and she usually does that through your unconscious mind, through your intuition. So this represents the intuition. That's when you usually run into the intuition stuff, is when you're in hermit mode, doing that soul searching, trying to figure everything out. So this is telling me your person's getting intuitive hits, divine guidance, gut feelings, seeing signs or synchronicities, or having dreams about all of this connection, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. Feeling the heavy burden of it all. That's their feelings, Aries. Let's take a look at their thoughts. What is this person thinking about Aries here in March 2021, please? They got a lot on their mind. I can feel it already. What is this person thinking about Aries? No, we're not letting that flip upside down. Thank you. I don't keep reversals in my deck, and that card just straight spun around upside down. It didn't show itself to me. I'm not having that. Let's get one more for what does this person think about Aries in March. These cards feel like they're all trying to jump out of my hand at once. See how they're all spreading out and getting away from me here? That your person, person's got a lot on their mind. I'm taking that extra one there. Yep. On the bottom of the deck, there's that Seven of Wands again. Leo energy. This is about being defensive. It's like walled off and defensive, defending their stance on something, defending their position on something, or being willing to fight for what it is that they want. Fight for what they desire, fight for this connection. Because there's an ending to a cycle here. There's the ending of one cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. That walking away again, that Eight of Cups. Detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment. That's the heavy burden that they're feeling. Same story on the bottom there, just a different order. In their thinking about you for March 2021, Aries, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have Strength, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Cups. This Queen of Pentacles, this is Capricorn energy. This is a very grounded, very stable, abundant, nurturing type of an energy. This is someone who is good at managing the assets and the resources of the home, of the family. This is a loving, mothering type of an energy. This is what your person is thinking about you. They're viewing you as this Queen of Pentacles type of an energy. This is the person that the stability of the home and the family life is built around. And it looks like they're wanting to defend their position with you, or possibly defending themselves against accusations from you, wanting to fight for this connection, wanting to fight for this stability. Next we have Strength. This is Leo energy. Every time I see this card, this tells me that your person is going through something very difficult, very hard for them, because this is about reaching down deep and tapping into that inner strength that they have, requiring that inner strength in order to make it through this difficult situation. This is about tapping into that inner courage to face their fears. Sometimes this is about trying to tame the beast within. Like, see, the lady's got this lion completely tamed. She's sticking her hand in its mouth, petting on the head, not scared of it one bit. This can represent your person trying to hold themselves back, rein themselves in, not let their emotions get the best of them as they're trying to deal with this difficult situation. They're needing to tap into their inner strength here. And the good news is they have that internal strength to do it. It's just not always an easy thing. The next thing in your person's thoughts about you, Aries, is the Knight of Swords. Now, this is the fastest moving knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward and speaking the truth on something. This is about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action on something. Now, the Knight of Swords knows what he wants. He knows what he's doing. He comes in quickly, very decisively, taking action, and he doesn't mess around. Now, when he comes in speaking the truth, it's not always very pretty when he does it. Sometimes it's harsh, sometimes it's blunt, but it's always the truth. So I'm feeling like your person probably did something not very smart where they're needing to defend themselves here against you, is what it looks like. It's caused them a lot of heartbreak and sadness, put them into hermit mode, dealing with this difficult situation here. Final card in their thinking about you, Aries, is the Five of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. This is sadness and remorse about the past. It's about being focused on these 3 cups that have been spilled, all the love and emotions that have been spilled out, all the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. Not really focusing on the 2 upright full cups that are still right behind them. So this is telling me that your person's focus is in the wrong spot. They're sad and remorseful about whatever happened in the past, possibly carrying some regrets about that, but they're focused on the past, which means they're going to feel what they felt in the past. They're focused on what they don't have anymore, and now they're feeling that loss. They're feeling that gap in their life, and that could totally cause them to miss this opportunity for the 2 of Cups right behind them. They're not focused on what they do have. They're not focused on what they should be appreciative of. Instead, they're feeling defensive about something. What are this person's beliefs about Aries in March 2021, please? What does this person believe about Aries in March 2021? Let's get one more for this person's beliefs about Aries, please. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck, I got the Five of Pentacles again. Fives are about conflict. We've got the Five of Cups out here, and now this is the second time we've seen the Five of Pentacles. This is abandonment. This is being cast aside, being left out in the cold. They believe that you've cast them aside, that you've left them out in the cold. This is almost always a breakup card for me. They're wanting to either apologize to you, or they're wanting to express their emotions to you. They're wanting to send you news and messages of love and emotions. The Sun right underneath that, Leo energy. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. It's like you can't get a better card than this. This is telling me that your person believes that you are the source of their happiness, that you are the sunshine that lights up their life. Two of Cups right underneath that. This is a love connection between the two of you. This is I breathe you in. This is Cancer energy, by the way. I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're connected, but it's a two, and in tarot, twos represent needing to make a choice. Now we got your person. So this is like they're believing that you've made a choice here, or that you need to make some sort of a choice about this connection. They believe that this is a strong connection between the two of you. We've got the Seven of Pentacles next. This is a period of taking a pause to like reflect and take stock of this connection, of this whole situation, of this relationship. And what you're doing is you're looking at these seeds that you've planted, and you're trying to determine, is this going to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that I really want? Is this worth investing in? Is this worth continuing to invest in? Continuing to put my time, effort, and energy into? Or is this a spot where it's not going to pan out the way I want it to, and maybe it's time for me to cut my losses and move on? So this is that period of time where you're pausing to reflect on these type of things, or at least that's what your person thinks is happening. That's what they believe you're doing. And they're wanting to fight for this connection. I keep seeing this card. So far, in all three rows of cards, I've seen this on the bottom of the deck in the story here. Person either defending themselves against accusations from you, or willing to defend their position with this connection, willing to fight for it. In their beliefs about you, Aries, we have the Nine of Wands, the Chariot, and the King of Pentacles. Now, this Nine of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This is a card of being walled off and defensive. So they believe that you are being walled off and defensive, that you've cast them aside, left them out in the cold, broke up with them, and now you've built this wall around yourself. Now, this is also a card of healing. This is the Wounded Warrior, and he's built this wall around himself because he's been hurt. He's trying to protect himself so he doesn't continue to get hurt, so he can heal, so he can get his energy right and take the next step on his journey. So that they believe that's what you've done. They believe that you've been hurt here in this situation. I'm feeling like your person did something stupid. I really am, because I'm reading these to you in rows from left to right, but then it's also creating columns on the table here. And in this first column, I've got the Three of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So this is like heartbreak and sadness. This is how you're showing up in their thinking. So this represents you in this case. And this is their beliefs about you, that you're walled off and defensive. So it's almost like they caused you some heartbreak and sadness. And that's put you in a state where you're walled off and you've walked away from them because of it. And it's like they're thinking about all of this, and they have sadness and remorse about what happened. Now, the next card in your person's beliefs about you, Aries, is the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. This is the fastest moving energy in the whole deck. This is using the will to move forward very quickly in success and victory. It's about using the will to get past all the problems and the challenges and the obstacles and the roadblocks from the past, getting past all that stuff and moving forward quickly in success and victory. Now also, in this second column of cards, I've got Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. This is very potent energy here. So your person believes that you're moving on. You've walled yourself off from them. You've cast them aside, left them out in the cold, and you're moving on very quickly in success and victory. This is either like getting past the obstacles and moving forward, or this is like, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. I'm just getting in my chariot and I'm rolling out. And that's kind of what your person believes you're doing here. Looks like what they believe you're moving forward toward is either your own stability in this King of Pentacles or some Virgo. I've got Virgo out here twice here. This is Virgo energy. This is someone who's very stable, very abundant, very prosperous. This is who would build the Ten of Pentacles. Now we already have the Queen of Pentacles out here. This represented you in their thinking. It's possible that your person believes you have found a new king. In other words, you have found someone to replace them already. You've moved quickly on this and walled yourself off from them. That's possible that they believe that. It's possible that they believe that you're just moving forward quickly and successfully into your own stability, building something for yourself in terms of this physical 3D reality that we live in. What are this person's intentions toward Aries in March 2021, please? What are this person's intentions toward Aries in March 2021? Take a bonus card, yeah. Well, bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. It's Gemini energy. This is a very strong love connection, at least from your person's perspective. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but from their perspective, you guys are divine counterparts. This is divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This can be soulmates. This can be like twin flame type energy here. This is usually two people who are supposed to be together. At least that's how your person's viewing it here. Now, it can also represent some choice needing to be made in this love connection. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this. Never had this pop up in a reading that I've done on YouTube. Something's wrong. Right under this Lovers card, we got the Five of Swords. Fives are conflict. This is the third five that I've got out here on the board. We've seen the Five of Pentacles twice now. I've got the Five of Cups out here. Now I've got the Five of Swords. This is conflict. This is a painful situation. Swords are about communication. Swords are about thoughts. So this can be a conflict in your person's thinking, like they're thinking negative thoughts, they're thinking bad thoughts about themselves or about you. I'm feeling like this is about you. This is their intentions though. This card is not a good energy. This card can, in theory, represent more than just arguing. It could represent physical violence. It can represent all kinds of not pleasant things here. And it's in your person's intentions. It's almost like what it's saying is like, look, you're mine. We're supposed to be together, and if that's not going to happen, then bad shit's going to happen, and I don't like the way I'm feeling right here at all. Under that, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is Aquarius energy. This is Virgo energy again. So I've got Virgo out here in the Hermit. I've got Virgo out here in this King of Pentacles. Now I've got more Virgo. It's possible your person believes that you're hooking up with a Virgo or an Earth sign or someone else other than them. This is about putting in the work on something, like putting in the time, effort, and energy on something related to some negative, painful situation that could be anything from an argument to physical violence. Your person is spending a lot of time thinking about the past. This Six of Cups is Scorpio energy, but this is a card about the past. It's thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the good old days and the way it used to be. And then we have the Seven of Cups underneath that. So we've got a progression. I just got goosebumps down my left arm and on the left side of my head really bad. Your person is thinking about the past a lot, and they're suffering from confusion right now. This can be like altered consciousness, altered states of reality. This can be options and choices, but confusion about those options and choices. This is not good. Please watch your back. I'm not trying to scare you or anything like that, but I'm getting a bad feeling. In your person's intentions, we have the Tower, Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands. This Tower is when everything comes crashing down. This is when it all comes falling apart. This is a very abrupt shift. This is in your person's intentions toward you. They're intending to cause a tower moment for you. They're intending to have everything come crashing down around you. Cause some foundation rocking event for you where things aren't going to be the same afterwards. Next we have the Page of Swords. This is my least favorite page in the whole deck. Pages are about communication. They're about news and messages. This is also an energy of someone who's trying to learn something, studying something, trying to figure something out. This can even be an energy of spying on you, like keeping tabs on you, checking up on you, following you around on social media, driving past your house, driving past where you work, asking people about you, trying to figure you out. That's in their intentions. They're stuck in their head about this. This Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. This is thinking about something on a repeating loop in their mind over and over and over and over again, like grinding on it, not being able to shut their mind up about it. This is like a self-imposed mental prison of their own thoughts. They're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked. They don't know what the safe step to take is. They don't know what to do. They're checking up on you. They're watching you. And they're intending to cause a tower. I'm getting a little bit worried. I really am. This just does not. I've never had something like this show up in someone's intentions before. And I don't feel good about it. Final card in their intentions toward you, Aries, is the Queen of Wands. Now this is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person. This is someone who knows what they want, and they go after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. The Queen of Wands doesn't take no for an answer. She goes out and gets what she wants. Now, the downside, that sounds all positive usually, but the downside to this type of an energy is that this is someone who can bring a lot of drama with them. And I'm seeing a lot of drama here. At the very least, your person's intending to argue and fight with you and cause you some sort of painful situation here. They're trying to figure you out. They're watching you. They're checking up on you. This is not good. Not good at all. That's their intentions. What are this person's most likely actions toward Aries in March 2021, please? What are their most likely actions toward Aries in March 2021? They got a lot on their mind, Aries. Let's get two more. What are their most likely actions toward Aries? Okay. Let's get one more, please. I feel like there's another one in here. told you. Bottom of the deck. Five of Swords. Conflict. Arguing. Possible physicalities. This is a painful situation. They're most likely actions. This is like a winning at all cost type mentality. It's like, I'm going to get what I want and I don't give a shit what happens to you. As long as I get what I want, that's the only thing that's important. That's that Queen of Wands, the downside, the negative side, the distorted side of that Queen of Wands. They're intending to cause you a tower. I saw this in their intentions. It's not good. Their most likely actions are to try and cause you a painful situation. Man. Under that, we got the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Pentacles. This is almost like telling me, like, if we can't balance this out, if I can't have what I want with you, if I can't have you as my lover, if I can't have this happy fairy tale ending with you where we balance this all out and fix it, then it's not going to be good for you, because I'm going to get what I want. There's the goosebumps on the left side of my head again. I'm not feeling good about this. Most likely actions toward you for March 2021, Aries. King of Cups, Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. This King of Cups, this is someone who's supposed to be emotionally stable, emotionally balanced. Someone who has a lot of love and emotions for you. And then no matter what's going on around them, no matter how choppy the waters get around them, they're able to maintain, they're able to keep their calm and keep their emotions balanced. I don't feel that from this person, though. This is also someone who doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve. As in, like, they don't always tell you what they're feeling. They kind of keep that to themselves. They don't publicly broadcast what their emotions are. Which is probably a smart idea if they're intending to do something like cause you problems, argue with you, fight with you. We have the Six of Swords next. So we've got, there's too many swords out here. There's too many swords out here. This is about moving forward into calmer waters. This is Pisces energy. These are both Aquarius energy. This is moving forward into calmer waters. It's leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind, moving forward into calmer waters that are more clear, where they're going to have more clarity, where they're moving forward towards something that they actually want. The woman and the child and all the swords that are stuck in this boat represent that even though they're trying to move forward and leave the past behind, they're carrying some burdens from the past along with them into the future. Eight of Pentacles, more Virgo energy. Second time we've seen this. This is about putting in the work on something, putting in the time, effort, and energy on something. It's almost like they have all these emotions for you. They're not expressing it. They're not publicly broadcasting how they feel. They're trying to move forward into calmer waters. That's what they're most likely to do. Put in the work on doing that. But then they're also likely to stay stuck in their head. This Nine of Swords is fears, worries, anxiety. This is mental anguish. This is like thinking about something. We already saw this Eight of Swords in their intentions. Like thinking about it on that repeating loop, grinding on it, not being sure what to do. And now it's escalated to one step up in their actual most likely actions. This is thinking about it to the point that it's like to their detriment. It's causing them like physical stress. They're stressing themselves out thinking about this. I don't like this. That's your person, Aries. Let's get you some advice on how to best navigate the situation with this person. What should you do? What should you not do? How should you play this situation so it works out in a way that's best for you? What is the advice for Aries on how to deal with this person in March 2021, please? What is the advice for Aries? That's so strange. I don't read reversals. I just always instinctively, I just grab them and flip them right side up. It's just peculiar that the first three cards all jumped out in reverse here. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So I've seen the Five of Pentacles in both decks now. Always on the bottom of the deck. This is that abandonment. This is being cast aside, being left out in the cold. This is a breakup card. This is talking about the breakup. This is suggesting to you that you get away from this person, that you stay away from them. You keep them out in the cold. High Priestess is next. That showed up in their feelings about you. This is your intuition. This is your gut feelings. Excuse me. This one's got me rattle-brained. I'm sorry. This is where your intuition comes from, your gut feelings. This is divine guidance. So you're having intuitive hits about this person or about what's coming next. This is your intuition's talking to you. This Three of Wands under that is Aries energy. This is an energy of waiting on something, but having a positive expectancy that what you're waiting on is actually going to show up. This is the beginning stages of manifesting something where you've chosen the path that you want to go down. You know now which path leads you to the world that you want, and you've started taking steps down that path. And you have this expectancy that the path you've chosen is the right one, and something good is going to come out of you walking down that new path. It just hasn't materialized yet. It hasn't actually shown up in the physical 3D reality yet, and you're still waiting on it. King of Pentacles. So I saw this in your person's beliefs about you. They believe something about a King of Pentacles, a Virgo energy. There's that King of Pentacles Virgo energy again. So it's possible, I guess, that you have broken up with this person and have started something new with a Virgo, an earth sign, or someone who just displays those characteristics, someone who's very stable and abundant and prosperous and generous, someone who's good at managing assets and resources, building things. Could be someone who owns a business or runs a business, or is it like a manager in a business, someone who's got some like ability to build empires. There's five again. Five of Wands. Conflict. This is usually internal conflict, like a conflict in your desires, conflict in what you want. Like part of you wants this one thing, part of you wants this other thing. This can be conflict of some kind. I feel like you're being encouraged to stay the hell away from this person, though. In your actual advice, Aries. First card out, the Devil. Three of Pentacles. I just got goosebumps again. Oh my God. Sorry, this reading's probably weird. Never had one like this. It's kind of messing with me. I'm gonna have to take a break. Four of Cups. Strength. Ten of Pentacles. This Devil energy is not good. This is Capricorn energy. This is heavy, heavy toxic energy. This is addiction. This is obsession. This is like being trapped by something, feeling like you can't escape. This is a heavy toxic person that you're dealing with, is what this is telling me. They've got problems. They've got their devils and their demons that they need to work on. This is not good. You need to stay away from this person, Aries. And I think intuitively and in your gut, you already know this. Next, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is Usually teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value, to build something great. What you would be building in this case would be the Ten of Pentacles. Only in this particular deck, there's no other people here with this person. They're not building shit together. This is somebody busting their ass working by themselves. Again, I'm feeling like do not invite this person in. Don't try and build anything with them. Stay away from them. You cast them aside for a reason and they should stay gone. Four of Cups. Cancer energy. This is Capricorn energy. So we've got the Devil as Capricorn. This is Capricorn. So 2 Capricorn cards in a row. This Four of Cups is emotional discontentment. This is about not being happy with the cups that you've got. Probably with this person. So much so that you're thinking about and daydreaming about this other cup. This other thing that could bring you more happiness, more fulfillment. That's what I'm feeling from this card. Next we have Strength, which is already out here in your person's energy. This is Leo energy. This tells me that you're going through a difficult situation with this person. It's requiring you to tap into your inner strength to make it through this situation. You do have the internal strength to make it through this. This is also about you summoning up your inner courage to face your fears in order to make it through this situation. Taming that beast within yourself, reining yourself in, holding yourself back, not letting yourself do anything too hasty, not making any kind of mistakes. I'm feeling like if you're not already going through some shit with this person, you're going to be going through some shit with this person, and it's not going to be easy. But ultimately, you're going to get to your Ten of Pentacles. Look, I've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles out here. I'm feeling this is not your person's energy. I'm feeling like this is you. This is potentially a new person that you've gotten involved with or that you're talking to. And I think your person that is the lunatic that's showing up here probably knows about this, probably aware of it, probably been spying on you, checking you out, studying what you're doing, and has become aware of this. I've seen it again here. I mean, it's right here in the bottom of this deck in that story. It's almost like you're waiting on your King of Pentacles. You're waiting on something from another person here. This Ten of Pentacles is like the happy home life, happy home life card. This is like building a legacy. This is that kind of a home life where it's stable and abundant and prosperous and no one wants for anything. You've got like the physical 3D reality, all your money and your resources and everything in order. I have a I'm not liking this. Just stay away from this person. Now, if you have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Aries love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.